Hey guys, how's it going? Starting a new series. Now this one's a bit of a different one because this is going to be going up on Monday, temporarily replacing Portal 2 multiplayer just because Adam can't record at the moment. So this is going to be going back up on Mondays until I can record again, and then this will be moving to Thursdays, and then Portal 2 will be continuing on Mondays. So we're going to start a new game. Oh, sorry, I should explain. This is a community-made Portal story. It's not a map or anything. It's a full story, and I think it's brilliant. Now, there's two modes you can go to. You can go to story mode or advanced mode. Basically, advanced mode is basically just harder puzzles. That's it. So I'm going to go for advanced. Yeah, see, it's the original mod with harder puzzles. So I'm going to go for the advanced mode because, you know, I am a genius, of course. Yeah, this is a. I was really surprised when I found this mod because I thought it'd just be like a quick map, like with some of the custom maps. But no, this is like a whole new game, and I'm just amazed at how brilliant it is. If you haven't played it, I 100% suggest that you do. Here we go. (1952).
Is this thing on? Yeah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson. And boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military. But I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait. Where are we again?
Sir, you didn't give it a name.
Uh-huh.
We only just built it.
Okay, so... this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
Nice, that's good. Yeah, so this is the beginning of the game. Obviously, we're in 1952. That was the real Cave Johnson.
All right, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? All right, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired. Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this.
I know how you feel. So here we are at the station. I like that intro. Kind of gives a callback to the Half-Life. If you remember, starting the Half-Life game, you start off on a tram, getting ready to go to work. I'm not sure if that was intentional or what, but, you know, I like it nonetheless. Here we are. This is great because you get to see like a whole new
as I said
part.
before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though. We haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes. Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community, entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch them with dents. I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good.
Caroline.
Just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
Right. Sure. Go right. Elevator. Just look at all this artwork. This is incredible. Local entrepreneur buys salt mine. Sit down here.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Stairs would have been cool. Oh, it would have been awesome if you do it by parachute. That you just dive down and then parachute and then just have the stairs. Or the elevator. No, come to think of it, the stairs would be horrible. Elevator all the way.
Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between years and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this.
Beautiful.
Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my...
Sir, that's being recorded.
Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when they threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Volt.
Nice. For sure, and of course, I think you can guess what's going to happen. Please keep your legs inside the elevator. I always know that when I'm in an elevator, I just want to stick my legs outside.
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes. An hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry. We've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
So the only plan to have me out for a few minutes to test it, but they said that first sphere won't be ready for months. So what am I going to do till then? Unless they plan to keep me in there longer. Oh, I thought it was going to stop there. Unless they plan to keep me in there longer, and it's not an accident. Oh, why do they do this? I swear there's been some games where it's like, where it dynamically loads. Like, it could have loaded the next level, next area, while I'm going down the shaft, and have like a smooth transition.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay tonight, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 signs, boys, disappeared because of him. Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy Harry lied to me.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know how hard it would be to do that. There's probably a good reason
If you're
for not
hearing
doing
this
that.
message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Sleep. Oh, everything's suddenly better.